Good morning, everybody. It is August the 31st, 2015, last day of the month, end of the second month of the third quarter. So that would tend to freeze the markets, not bring in heavy-duty selling, because these guys are compensated for how much money they make for their clients. All the stock market articles that I'm reading this morning, because the Fed interest rate increase is still on the table for September, according to the Jackson Hole speeches, especially Fisher, not Lockhart, says that the stock market could really spill today. So we'll see if that is indeed the case. Financials are up. Stock market's down quite a bit from Friday's close. Our system is not rolling to the December contract in the 10-year until tomorrow, because of so we're going to be in the December contract in the 30-year and the September contract in the 10-year, and we'll see how that plays out. I don't know how it'll affect the spreads or anything else. The values are certainly different on my screen. So here we sit. We do have some news today. Chicago PMI, which is the automobile industry. And it's called at 54.9. It's above 50, means the economy is still growing. The Fed thinks the economy is strong enough to absorb an interest rate increase. Got to do it sometime, right? Dallas Fed -2.5. Now the macro news underneath the headlines, which are cooked to be as good as possible, really shows economic contraction around the globe. So I hope the Fed's right. I really don't want to see the country go through a recession if at all possible. So here we sit. So we basically have resistance at the buck, and then in the 4 area you can see by this DE, and then up above 12. So the overnight session high is 30.5. It's a strong P. First sell is going to be 31.03. We'll pick up these points. We'll pick up the 01. We'll pick up the overnight session high. That's sell 1. And then 7 to 11 for sell 2. On the buy side, we've got volume at 25.5. We're at 28. We've got this Asian low at 24, so 21.25. Going to play for a trading range today because of end of the month, and a lot of it will be dependent upon, of course, what the stock market does. The wire services are really bearish, and it could be, a trap set up by the news. The news would warn a sell in the stock market, but doesn't mean it's going to happen. And it is Monday morning, where everybody kind of comes in and tries to figure out what's going to happen this week, the large institutions. They do have some cash to throw at the market, end of the month window dressing. Okay, this is the December contract, and it's usually a couple of at least a full point or so below the market, and that's where we find ourselves. So we had our close at 56.18. The tendency is to go and close the gap. So right here we have the gaps. We're going to make 3 to 7, sell 1. And obviously we got to get through 56 to get there and close the gap. Yeah, hold it. My eye is off or something. Says 4. Okay, 3 to 7. and then we'll make get through that 15 to 19 for sell 2. On the buy side, 21 to 17, it's very, very aggressive. And we had the breakout down here at 08, so 5 to 9 for buy 2. Hope you all had a great weekend. It was fun in Kansas City. I forget how big, you see it on the map, and you drive up there. I mean, the growth has just been amazing towards the Kansas to the suburb size, and I've got every fancy store that's just nothing but mall after mall up there, and of course all the traffic that goes with it. And I was really amazed at how many old fat people there are in the world when you get up there. I mean, it was amazing to me just to see this girth that so many people were carrying around. I got a ways to go if I'm going to get there. But we didn't see we went out and ate late both nights, so we missed the dinner rush, but didn't see a lot of young people in the restaurants that we went to, or we didn't see a lot of young people paddling up and down in the malls either. Okay, gold is 35 to 37 area. We can see Friday's high at 35. Got the over right under 35. A little bit lower, so we'll make 34. 36, sell 1. Then 40, 42, sell 2. On the buy side, not a lot of volume down here, but we've got some volume at 27. Got a little dent down here at 25, so 25, 27, buy 1. And then 21 to 19, buy 2. Don't have a strong... they do eat well in Kansas City, that is for sure. We didn't do barbecue. We did Northern Italian and then American Eclectic one night. Whatever sells, I guess, was the American restaurant. They had a pretty wide menu. Okay, crude oil had that real big strong rally on Friday. It's come off quite a bit. We have a London high at 44.72. So we'll try 75 to the buck. Sell 1. And 25 to 50, sell 2. I had the single print down here at 44.07, so maybe stops beneath the buck. 43.75, 47, buy 1. Into the gap. And then 43, 43 and a quarter, buy 2. We had a pretty big day on Friday, so we might have some chance to trade her lower. Okay, China did intervene this weekend in their stock market once again. They changed municipal debt and bank debt requirements. The yuan has traded up. That should take the euro down a little bit. But this mess in China is not going to go away. I don't know if they can hold it or keep it together. They're going to do their damnedest to do that, but we will see. So right here, this 20 to 30 area, sell 1. And then 50 to 75 sell to. I don't. My guess is we're going to sell this morning. And 1175 buy 1. And 1150 buy 2. So basically 1250 plus, 1150 minus is kind of where I see the market. So, all the news articles are talking about the E-mini is set to break big time this morning. Can we have another Black Monday based on what was said in Jackson Hole and based on the fact that Chinese intervention in their stock market didn't keep it on the plus side. And I would say there'd be a better chance of that happening if it weren't for the fact that this is the end of the month. And so I'm guessing maybe a trading range, and if we take a look at where we are basis the preceding month's close, if I can get it there. So we had a no, we're not going to get that, 2094, quite a bit below that. So maybe 90.95 is where resistance is, maybe 95 2000, and on the buy side probably 65 to 70. I prefer the short side because of the fundamentals, but like I said, it is the end of the month and we may not get it. So right here we are at 75, and here's you can see we have volume right here. So 79.81, and we'll make it 80, 79 to 81, sell 1. I think we get above that, we're going higher. Then we'll make it 89 to 91, sell 2. On the buy side, 65, 67, and then 55, 57 for buy 2. Let them get stops beneath that level, and then let them get stops above that. Today's news: Chicago PMI 54.9. That's above 50. So that would be somewhat encouraging. And then Dallas Fed at -2.5. A lot of people say Texas is still hiring people, not on the oil patch. Their economy is stronger than just the oil business. I hope that is true. And I'll take a bit to get everything up and posted. I'm going to get busy on that. I will be back with you as soon as possible.